move on.
And the conference title is a just reward for this organization. All season, the coaches and players have insisted they were the best team in the East. And when the playoffs came, they backed it up.
But with that success, a reminder that the most difficult part of this journey lies ahead.
True enough, but still, only one team comes out of each conference. And every year is a battle for the chance to go to the finals.
A chance to celebrate this moment because preparations are now in motion for the biggest matchup of the year, the NBA Finals. And so this one is in the books. We hope you've been...
It's Game 6 of the Western Conference Finals. The Timberwolves are staring right in the face of a Game 6 showdown. Do they have the fortitude to close out the series? Now is their time to try and avoid a Game 7 against the San Antonio Spurs. The quest for the best in the West continues. Coming up next.
Pivotal Game 6 of the Western Conference Finals. Welcome everyone to the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Minnesota Timberwolves going up against the San Antonio Spurs. Here with Coach Dan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And patrolling the sideline for us again tonight, Allie LaForce. And a look at the starters for San Antonio. Filling the perimeter spots are Castle and Vassell. Markkanen is out there with Mynba. And it's Harper in at the point. And for Minnesota, you've got Anthony Edwards. Handle out there with Reed. Then there's Tamani Kamara. And it's McDaniels at the two-guard spot. You look at Minnesota. They're looking to close it out tonight.
A golden opportunity here on their home court. If they're to advance to the finals, no better time than now.
Vassell outside. Unable to get that one. Handle with some nice deep. Here's Edwards. Oh, he jams it right over Mynba. Wow, this is how explosive Edwards can be. He finishes with such force at the rim. And Harper slams it in.
Oh, fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land on it. Who knows? But there he is. I see it very clearly. Well, you love the unselfishness. He makes the next pass and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
At well over 7 feet tall inside is key money for victory.
Randall against Markkanen. Randall no good. That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right, and you still get a bad result. The Spurs shooting their first free throws of the game. Good from Castle.
And what I like about Castle's game is the versatility, right? He's a legitimate two-way threat who's willing to take on whatever role helps the team.
He doesn't get the second one. For Minnesota, they've gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. Randall outside. That's it. He found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
You know, they like Randall to be an offensive presence in the paint. They want him to be an option on every possession.
Vassell sends a screen for Markkanen. Pass to Castle. Just 5 on the clock. Here's over McDaniel. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, I had a chance to catch up with head coach Chris Smith. No surprise, we started chatting about Victor Wembanyama, and I asked what the plan was there, and coach said with a shrug, stay on him and hope for the best. What can you do? So still no magic answers for how to slow down a unique threat like Wemby on the floor. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you. And the Spurs with possession. After the basket by Minnesota. Mynba with the bucket.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
From 11 feet away. Harper, no good. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Over Castle. And there's Edwards on the assist for Randall. Randall's got 3 assists tonight.
Good defense, but even better offense from Edwards. Basically refusing to be denied.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Hey guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Timberwolves.
Well, they're in a great flow. Ball's moving. All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
Also, they're getting into the teeth of the defense. It's in the paint, something coaches always love to see.
And the first one comes.
Well, Castle is already a versatile defender, and offensively, he's just scratching the surface. You can see why he won Rookie of the Year.
And so Castle nails them both. First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. Edwards looking it over. And the wide open shot from Reed. It's good from long range.
Such a confident shooter. Reed was ready as soon as the ball got to him.
And then down the outside. Six on the shot clock. Randall grabs the ball.
That wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
Vassell against Texas. Now Vassell. Still scoreless. Reed against Harper. Here's Mynba. That falls. Nice feed that time from Harper.
Oh, great decision there. Get it to Mynba and let Victor finish as the roll.
For 3, Edwards. Rebounded by Victor Mynba. For San Antonio, they've gone 50% from the field at this point, 4 of 8. Pass to Castle. Here's Harper. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there.
Well, if you have the space, you have to take that shot. He missed it, but he's trying to keep the defense on it.
And recognize the change in possession and got in front for the score. Randall just a step ahead on that one.
That one goes in.
They've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Randall surveyed the D. Here's Reed. San Antonio with the rebound. Outside Harper. From the arc. Mynba on the fall.
Well, he's been hot out of the gate, 4 for 5, and he might just be getting started.
And here's Edwards. Lets it go with the 3. And he's good on the 3 ball. Edwards got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Spurs trail by 3. And Mynba outside. Shot clock at 6. With the rebound. Reeves got his 4th rebound in this one. For 3, Edwards. Rebounded by Victor Mynba. For San Antonio, they've gone 6 of 13 from the field, just under the 50% mark. shell outside. Wembanyama down low. Working on McDaniels. And Wembanyama gets it to go. And Randall has got the ball here for Minnesota. Uses the glass to finish the lane. Randall's got 6 points.
Yes, we've seen the range from Randall, but at his core, he's a big who excels around the hoop.
Harper against Edwards. Now, here's Harper. Guarded closely. Wembanyama sets the screen for Harper. Over Edwards. Can't hit the free throw line jump.
This hasn't been his quarter so far. He's really struggling to get going.
Pass to Kamare. McDaniels on the way. All 3 off the mark.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
And there's the bucket for Markkanen.
And the craftiness that Markkanen shows around the rim makes him tough to deal with.
Here's Randall. Tremont Kamara. Here's a peek at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the top rebounders in this year's playoffs. Victor Wembanyama, number 1. McDaniels on the wing. The rejection by Wembanyama. And then
And defensive stop matters.
Here is Edwards. He has 7. And finished off by Edwards.
Well, that was unbelievable. Not many guys can do what Anthony did.
And he tries in. Harper, no good.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
Well, the offense has to look for ways to get him easier shots. Better selection. Have to be set up for success.
Spurs trail by 5. Harper the pass to Shanpenny. Pass to Wembanyama. Here's Shanpenny. That's good, and it's Wembanyama with the assist. Wembanyama has got 3 assists tonight. Minnesota leading by 3. Now, here's Reed. And the rejection by Wembanyama. A shot, no good. Randall with some nice D. Ball got loose. Here's Sohan. And against the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Oh, flexing his muscles there. Sohan focused enough to get the initial bucket to fall.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
How physical a game Sohan plays, you'd expect him to be at the stripe more.
Here's Reed. A rebound by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Shoots it up. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. Wembanyama's got 12 in the game.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Edwards kicks to Reed. Handle down low. Discarded by Johnson.
Well, this is how difficult it is to stop Randall. When he's committed to scoring, sometimes you just have to foul him.
This is his first chance on the line tonight. First free throw is good.
Well, you look at Julius Randle, his stats over his career. He's a forward who chips in different ways. An excellent passer for his size.
Looking at who's out there now for the Timberwolves. Landry Shamet checked in for McDaniels. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Edwards. And so he hits both.
Well, you see why teams try to avoid fouling. You're basically giving away.
That's good from Johnson on the assist by Mynba. And the Spurs lead by 2.
Well, that's where Johnson does most of his scoring. He's very good.
Oh, what?
Daniels is checked in for Minnesota. Harper with the ball. Johnson outside. 6 to shoot. To the inside. Here's Mynba. That's good, and Johnson with the assist. And now a 4-point Spurs lead. Minnesota's gone 2 of 5 from 3-point land in the first quarter. And it's Shamet missing.
And the great shooters know when they got enough momentum to go for it through. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now, here's Johnson. Pass to Sohan. Here's Shamet. Nice concentration hit the double clutch layup. 56 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Sohan. And the dunk by Sohan.
Wow, Sohan just erupts off the floor for a dunk. A reminder of how athletic he is.
Now, here's Ball. Nothing on the board. Timberwolves pissing it around. Shamet finds Ball. Now, Gobert down to 5 on the shot clock. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Well, you know, Gobert is only going to shoot it when he gets a high percentage look like that.
Here's Mynba. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Reed the pass to Shamet. Buries the long-range jumper. Shamet's got 5 points so far.
Well, that's a smart pass by Reed. Very unselfish. It's still hard to believe this guy got it wrong.
Bro, what the fuck?
Mynba gets it to go.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
And sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for the San Antonio Spurs. He provided some serious rim protection in that quarter. Good luck getting a shot over this guy. Back right after this. What an atmosphere in here as we return to the action of the Western Conference Finals. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Well, the way they've been attacking inside is phenomenal. Consistently getting high percentage looks, and that's what great offenses are all about.
And I also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks for their teammates.
On the court right now for the Spurs. Melvin Johnson is out there with Devin Vassell. Then it's Jeremy Sohan. Then it's Castle. And it's Champagny in at the 2 spot. Randall kicks the ball. Trying his luck from deep. Pass to Shamet. McDaniels outside. Puts up a deep 3. And that one's good. Shamet. He's got 8.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
Now, Sohan. On the wing, Johnson. He's defended by Randall. Johnson's shot is off. Minnesota's got fewer than half of their 3-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. They now take the lead. Shamit's got 10 points.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
To Champagne. Now Johnson. Vassell outside. Oh, good on the three.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Randall kicks to Shannon. A three-pointer off the mark. San Antonio trailing here. Now Castle. Takes it inside. That's it. He found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Castle's so good up and down the lane.
Pass the ball. In the corner. Shannon with it. Here's Randall. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting a 5 for 8 clip. Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Yeah, look at the lead change. It's 6 already.
Well, you know, Vassell has shown significant improvement as a passer since entering the league.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. And here is Shannon. 10 points for him. Here's Ball. Drives to the hoop. And he uses the glass on the layup. Ball's got his first 2 points.
Well, that's easy pickings for him. Unless the defense is all over him, he'll take that as they line.
Castle, no one around him. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Here's Ball. Rebounded by Castle. The Spurs have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Here's Vassell.
Vassell went in anyway, knowing contact is coming.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Shoot 2. No good on the free throw.
Well, when you watch Vassell, it's easy to see why scoring comes so natural.
Some changes for Minnesota. Tamani Kamara, he's checked in for Gobert. Reed comes in for Julius Randle. And it's Edwards in for McDaniels. And San Antonio with the change here, too. Markkanen's checked in. And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. It's the second from the line.
Well, you can clearly see Devin Vassell is a player with a ton of enthusiasm. He loves being on the floor, working as a cohesive part of his team to get results.
And he gets to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
The Timberwolves had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. Free throw good from Shannon. Just under 3.5 minutes play here in the second quarter. Here's Castle. He's got 5. And for Markkanen, he gets it there. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Markkanen's got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, you like to see Markkanen putting his size to use inside.
Now, here's Ball. To the paint. Pass to Kamara. And Reed has it in the corner. Really left alone that time. Reed's got 5 points so far.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Marketing, bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
Well, when the 7-footer Markkanen starts to hit from deep, I mean, what are you supposed to do as a defender?
Shamet. The rebound by the Spurs. He takes it in. Here's Sohan. That's it. He's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
Yeah, nice touch by Sohan. More than at home inside. He's not a forward who wants to jack up a bunch of threes.
Here's Edwards. Outside, Reed. That's in, coming off the assist from Edwards. Reed's got 5 points now in the quarter. Vassell with it. To Sohan. Back to Vassell. Bucket 6. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
Scoring against good defense. That's something that separates a player like Vassell from the pack.
It's Edwards on the wing. And here is Shemp. And again, Minnesota with the dribble.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
To the middle. Here's Markkanen. And Markkanen throws it down.
Well, he's known primarily for his shooting, but don't be fooled. Markkanen is more than capable of finishing strong.
Now Wade, 8 points for him. And here is Ball. Left side, Edwards. Over Castle. That misses off the back. San Antonio's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second. Outside, Markkanen. Over to the left wing. Throwing on the pass to Vassell. Fires for 3. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got 5 rebounds tonight. Rebounded by Castle. Spurs have gone 7 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. And here's Vassell from the arc. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. And now a 3-point Spurs lead. Here's Ball. Outside, Reed. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. San Antonio's gone 2 for 5 from 3-point land since the end of the first. Markkanen, basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more.
Well, there's a 7-footer who can own the glass and hit shots from the outside. Lauri Markkanen is everything you want in a big.
Shamet the pass to Reed. The Timberwolves again. San Antonio leading by 6.
Oh my goodness.
It drops for his second made shot of this game. An unimpressive 2 of 7 though.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Shamet on the wing. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Reed kicks to Edwards. To end the cold streak. Edwards just makes it look simple inside.
Well, look, it's tough to keep Edwards out of the lane and tough to stop him once he's in there.
Pass to Markkanen. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to go on Naz Reid. For San Antonio, they've gone 6 of 8 from the free throw line tonight.
First free throw is good. And Markkanen is showing the
the aggressiveness you like to see in a guy with his skill set. Somebody who doesn't lack confidence when he shoots the ball.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Buffs jacked in. And Markkanen drops them both.
And he didn't go to the line once in the first half. But now he's figuring out how to draw contact and getting himself to the line. Oh, Edwards! Talk about a guy who plays above the rim. Anthony Edwards.
Edwards against Harper. And yes, it's good. Harper's got the lead up to 8 now for the Spurs.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Out to Edwards. For Shamet. And a miss there on the triple.
And battling hard on the glass. They hold the advantage. Here's Harper.
And that's basket number 4. He's taken 9 shots to this point.
Yeah, he's picking it up here. The second quarter after a slow start.
Here's Edwards into the lane. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
We'll talk about rolling with the punches. Anthony Edwards, relentless stuff.
Here's Castle. And the 3-ball is good. Castle's got 5 points in the quarter.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
And Mynba gets it to go.
You have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on him.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Rudy Gobert is checked in for the Timberwolves. San Antonio also making a switch. Johnson's checked in. Timberwolves trail by 13. Here's Edwards. Pass to Kamare. Shamet. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. San Antonio's gotten half their shots from three-point range to go down in the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown.
Well, I love whenever Edwards is this engaged defensively. Excellent job coming up with the block.
Castle misses.
Well, despite his lack of efficiency, the team has put together a good offensive effort. Well, they're behind, but it's certainly not because of him. He's doing everything he can. He just needs more help from his teammates.
Now, here's Shamet. Castle covering. For 3, Edwards.
Oh, you gotta hit
Rebounded by
that.
the Spurs. Wembanyama's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Victor Wembanyama.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this
Goodness,
league
bro.
can stop him when he's on. He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
Edwards, that's good.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Johnson outside. Castle sets the screen for Johnson. Number 3 off target. Timberwolves trail by 13. Shamet kicks to McDaniel. That 3 off the mark.
I can't hit shit.
Wembanyama with it. With 1 on the clock.
Oh my goodness, bro.
Even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
The Spurs have made their free throws at a pretty good clip. They've hit 8 of 10.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. He hits both from the stripe. Right side, Edwards. Oh, my goodness, with no time left on the clock. In the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. We come back right after this.
Taking about the side.
Timberwolves. Guys, a chance for them to close out the series.
Yep, that's right, Ernie. But these games are tough. I mean, those other guys, they're fighting for their lives out there.
Yeah, so you got to get on them early. Come out strong and dominate like I always did. Don't give them the slightest hope.
Well, I, for one, am hoping for a good game. Don't take the hope away from Shaq. And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And we're back. Good to have you with us. Coverage of Game 6. We're seeing a tremendous game from Victor Wembanyama.
As impressive as the block totals are from him early on, they don't even tell the whole story. He's changed countless others.
Yeah, now that he's established that defensive presence, guys think twice before challenging.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Guard and off guard, filled by DiVincenzo and Edwards. The big men on the floor for him, Randall and Gobert. And it's McDaniels out of the free space. So that's the lineup for Minnesota.
Well, it might not be fair, but most nights we expect Edwards to put up big scoring. That's what you ask from your star.
Trains him from beyond the arc.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
Outside for Randall. Pass to DiVincenzo. And there's the drive. Now here's Randall. 6 on the shot clock. And easy 2 points on the way. Randall's got 14 points for the game.
Good read by McDaniels. This is the kind of team-first attitude he brings to the field.
Castle sets the screen for Vassell. Again, the Spurs with the 2. Timberwolves trail by 13. Here's Randall. Lets a floater go. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
That makes it 3 in a row to start the second half.
Pass to Wembanyama. Here's Harper. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. Cancel. And a miss here on the triple. For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 3 from the field since this time.
Well, that one didn't fall, but otherwise they've been excellent shooting the ball to start this half.
Count the basket. And that's 10 points for Dylan Harper.
And making 3 of their first 4 shots in this half is a strong start. Now it's about growing that momentum.
Wembanyama, no good.
Well, the defense was right where they needed to be to stop the layup. Great awareness and effort.
Gobert with the pass to Edwards. Randall against Markkanen. DiVincenzo kicks to Edwards. A 3. Vassell grabs the board. And so it's Vassell who brings up the ball for San Antonio. Markkanen from outside. That shot was
Just enough coverage to bother that 3-point attempt.
And here's Edwards
That's a
from the
green,
arc.
bro.
Rebounded by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got 9 rebounds now tonight.
Well, he hit a couple of threes in the first half, but none since then.
Once again on the mark by San Antonio. And now Minnesota on the fast break. Randall against Vassell. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. That's in, coming off an assist from Randall. Randall's got his 5th assist in this one. Outside Harper. Gets that one to fall. That's his 6th field goal. He has shot the ball 12 times. And the Timberwolves with possession here. Down by 12. Left side, Edwards.
That's a bad. This is bullshit, Chad. Why is DiVincenzo on him, bro? They pick me up.
Here we go, one-on-one.
Oh, don't try to run away. Don't try to run away.
It's Castle.
Wow.
No good.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor.
Oh my goodness, bro.
The shooting touch, Wembanyama is unreal.
Well, when you look at what he's provided them on the offensive end, it's been an important part of why they're leading.
McDaniels, a three-pointer is right on target. McDaniels got 5.
And this is something McDaniels continues to work on. Good to see him cash in on the catch.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Let's take this chance now to show you the list of the postseason scoring leaders. Anthony Edwards on top. San Antonio leading by 12. Pass to Castle. Here's Champagny. Back to Castle. Driving inside.
That's serious.
Dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
Now that's how you finish with authority. Show them how it's done, young fella. Stephon Castle is a problem.
Out to Edwards. To DiVincenzo. Just 5 to shoot. Randall from outside. Score that one for him. His 8th field goal. 8 for 11. A very accurate night.
Defensively, they just look out of sync. Not closing out on the threes in time.
Now, Castle. 13 points in the game. Make it 5 for 10 with him in that bucket.
I'm sorry, that's down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
On the wing, DiVincenzo. Handle with the ball. Sohan's there.
Tonight has been all about Julius Randle. He is scoring at will. They should keep going to him.
Here's Harper. The putback. Wembanyama on the fall.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Here's McDaniels. Off target from three-point range. San Antonio leading by 13. Castle with it. Picked up by Edwards. McDaniels against Wembanyama. And the officials will call the illegal shooting right there.
Yeah, another turnover. The guys on the whole, I think they've done a great job of running their offense without too many mistakes.
Johnson, he's checked in for Stephon Castle. Minnesota's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range here in quarter number 3. Randall outside. And Randall throws it down.
Showing off the handles. Randall calling his own number.
Now, here's Harper. He's got 12. Pass to Sohan. Out to the wing. Here's Wembanyama. Again, the Spurs. Good for 2.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And here's Edwards. 22 points for him. Sinks the triple. Randall's got 26 points.
Well, hey, Randall possesses.
Oh my goodness.
The defense has to at least honor his shot. Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play. Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
And it's Johnson penetrated. And then Johnson with the dunk.
Well, this is Johnson at his best. When he's attacking the rim, he's tough to contain.
Randall no good. Spurs leading by 14. With the crossover.
What the fuck?
Rebound, Minnesota. Gobert has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And Edwards slams it in.
Terrific play by Edwards. Moves like this are what makes it so much fun to watch.
Harper against DiVincenzo. Here's Champagny. Pass to Mynba. McDaniels in the post. Johnson's there. Shot is good, and the Spurs lead is cut down now to just 10 points with that basket from McDaniels. San Antonio's gone 2 of 5 with the 3-point shot since coming out of the break. Johnson, the pass to Mynba. Outside Harper. Pass to Sohan. Just 4 to shoot. Mynba down low.
Bro, get the ball.
Outstanding defense by Reed there. He understands the importance of protecting the basket.
Out to Edwards. This one for 3.
Oh my goodness.
Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 15 rebounds here tonight. Nine feet out. Pulled the shot alone.
Oh, why? You're not helping.
His way. Wembanyama's got 36. Here's Reed. Yes, that goes in.
And not being aggressive from the three-point line anymore. That they had a lot more attempts in that first half.
Johnson with a screen on Reed. Wembanyama finds Johnson. From outside, off the mark. Timberwolves trail by 12. McDaniels.
Oh, go to the fucking booth.
Inside, here's Harper. And Harper slams it in.
And Sohan can do a little bit of everything, including finding his teammates like he did there.
1:29 left in the third quarter.
Wow.
Spurs leading by 14. Out to the right wing. Back to Johnson. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Johnson's got 4 points this quarter. Harper against DiVincenzo. In the corner, Kamara with it. Here's Reed. Misses the 3. And San Antonio shooting so well, 63% the offense working as one cohesive unit. From outside the arc, connects from 3-point range. Sohan's got 12 points in the game.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
Johnson's shot is off. And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's ready to talk things through with them.
Yeah, just looking to tighten up their defense in the paint. They've got to be better.
Yeah, it's basically a layup line. You're not going to win many games if you can't offer more resistance than that.
Landry Shamet checked in for the Timberwolves. Ball comes in for Edwards. Back to Shamet.
I know y'all can't make a fucking 3, bro.
Outside, marking it. Outside Harper from past the arc. No good on that one. And so is Victor Wembanyama making things happen for San Antonio. He's approaching 40 points for him in the game. He's scoring in just about every way possible. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And how about a look now at our assist to the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammate. That is pretty.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the floor for San Antonio starting the fourth quarter. Filling the perimeter spots are Castle and Vassell. Henry Markkanen is out there with Johnson. And it's Harper in at the point guard position. Johnson can't get it to go.
Well, sometimes it's just not your night. But despite his struggles, they're ahead in the game.
And this is how Randall likes to operate, taking it in to the defense over and over again. They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
San Antonio with the rebound. Pass to Castle. Randall from outside. That falls. Nice feed in time for Ball. Ball's got 4 assists in the game. Castle with it. Johnson outside. Puts up a 3. Good on the three-point shot. And the Spurs lead by 19.
And it's a great sign that Johnson's making threes. That really helps his team.
Harper's shot is good.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
DiVincenzo kicks the ball. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Well, during his time in the league, DiVincenzo has spent a lot of time in the corner. He's very comfortable.
Johnson outside. Pass to Markkanen. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Ball with the bucket.
Flashing his athleticism on the drive. When Ball is attacking the rim, good things happen.
Randall throws it down.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnover. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
Here's Castle. Lays it up and picks it in.
Well, he's put that first half behind him and looks like his confidence is back.
DiVincenzo passes to Reed. Up top, DiVincenzo. He's guarded by Hunt. Three-pointer, Randall. Sinks the three-pointer. Randall's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth of the Timberwolves. Outside Harper. Gas to Castle. Johnson outside. Back to Castle.
Okay, y'all gave him that, bro. Why the fuck did you go in there, bro?
Johnson's got his 4th assist in this one.
And certainly, they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
DiVincenzo kicks to Randall.
Alright, bro.
But that 3 is off the mark. Harper with the ball. Now defended by Randall. Here he goes. For 3, Vassell. And again, it's San Antonio with the 3.
Well, short corner, an easier 3. Vassell playing the percentages.
Ball, the pass to DiVincenzo. Stolen by Markkanen. And a fast break now for the Spurs. Pass to Castle. Back to Markkanen. Fires from deep. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, and so far in the second, he's come up with loose ends. And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Harper's shot is good.
Well-placed pass in the hands of a guy ready to attack.
Reed finds Randall.
Oh my God, bro.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And there's the call on Dante DiVincenzo. That's his first foul.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Rudy Gobert is checked in for Landry Champion. McDaniels comes in for Lonzo Ball. And it's Edwards in for Dante DiVincenzo. Victor Wembanyama is checked in for San Antonio.
Yeah, nice shot by Vassell. Really good three-point shooting.
For 3, Edwards. Wembanyama with the rebound.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it work.
Their body language does not look good right now. They're deflated and unable to stop this run.
For 3, Edwards. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
What a difference a half can make. As much as he struggled in the first 2 quarters, he certainly made up for it with his play in the second half.
Castle against McDaniel. Pass to Vassell. Shot clock at 6. Lets it fly. Here's Markkanen. That's good again. His 7th basket. 7 for 10 from the floor.
Yeah, I love putting Markkanen into the pick and roll action. He can do anything as a screener.
Reed with a screen on Castle. For the 3. Reed misses. And Gobert takes to McDaniel. Reed the pass to Randall. Rebounded by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. And Markkanen gets it to go on the
I think we
assist by
fucking suck, bro.
Harper's got his 8th assist in the game.
You the reason why we lost for real. You're not playing again.
And here's Edwards from the arc. Rebound San Antonio. Harper's got 6 rebounds now in the game. To the left wing. And a wide open look for Wembanyama. No good from outside. Here's Edwards. Driving in. And finished up by Edwards.
Man, what a move by Edwards. That was phenomenal.
And look at that last play with the AT&T connected game. Harper wide open. Minnesota with the rebound.
I'm shocked that it didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Harper with the steal. Down low. It's stolen by Gobert. No one near Randall as he lets it go. No good on the triple. On offense, here are the Spurs. They're on a 17-7 run. A 3 from Wembanyama. And it's McDaniels.
That's like, since you want to play guard, you can play with the guard.
Shooting it up around 51%. They're getting good looks. Back to Reed. Randall passes to Edwards. And once again on the mark by Minnesota.
Now, he hasn't been great this quarter. The coaches need to try to figure out a way to get him going.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers and scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Well, they've clearly been focused on getting the ball inside. And up to this point, the defense has not had an answer.
And also, they are working the opposition from the mid-range, continuing to fire away with confidence from there.
San Antonio with the ball. They're on an 18-7 run. Shoots from the elbow. It's all in by Huff.
But when they're playing off you, you have to make them pay. And he couldn't.
And that one's good.
Look at the space he had on that one, though. There's an obvious speed mismatch between the two.
Spurs leading by 23. Pass to Sohan. Now, Wembanyama count that bucket.
And he has just been in the flow offensively.
Hope his bitch ass get injured in these next 3 minutes.
He throw good, Mynba.
And I really think Mynba has a chance to be one of those mold-breaking players who changes the game of basketball.
Shamus kicks to Reed. Sinks it. What breakers from outside. Wow. Shamus got 5 points now this quarter. Here's Harper. Here's Castle. Again, finished with the Spurs. And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting fairly well in the fourth, around 48%. Island misses. Spurs leading by 23. Oh, wow, what a great move inside.
That is incredible.
And he jams it with authority.
And the potential Castle has is intriguing. When he's scoring like this, you wonder how dominant he can be moving forward.
Pass to Shamus. And he could not get there, one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
And he knocks down the first one. And so he makes both from the line. Smooth sailing for San Antonio. Now, Castle. Doesn't go that time. Minnesota shooting at 51%. Really solid. Here's Shamus. Island against Castle. Pass to Shamus. 6 to shoot. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
Chat, this can't be our last home game of the season, chat.
3 shots. 3 shots.
That free throw good from Shamus. Good on the second free throw. It's good, and he's 100% from the line thus far. And San Antonio shooting is beautiful right now. 60% for the game. Pretty much everyone out there has been stroking it. Sohan up top. Can't hit from in close.
It seems like he changed his mind halfway through the layup, tried to go to something else, and flat out choked it. Just tremendous tenacity and toughness out there tonight. In a pivotal Game 6, they came out firing. Big-time victory for San Antonio.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And we're going to have a Game 7 in these conference finals. With their backs all the way against the wall, they came out with a clutch performance to stay alive.
You can't say enough about the character they've shown in this game. I mean, they had no margin for error tonight. It was win or go home, and they took all that pressure and just really embraced it. I wouldn't bet against this group in Game 7.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Victor Wembanyama.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
1 second to separate the shot clock in game. Markkinen can't get it to go. Now, here's Shannon. On the money. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. I think, Greg, they played with a little more relaxed demeanor tonight, knowing this was it, now or never.
And their season continues because of that, Kevin. How about forcing a Game 7? This is big, and it's going to be an intense battle. I cannot wait.
It'll be terrific, you're right. That concludes this broadcast of the Western Conference Finals. And for all of us here at the table, Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony and our terrific sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us tonight. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Victor Wembanyama.
It was lucky y'all too, bro. It wasn't just you, Nas, but it was both y'all. Nigga so ass, bro. Ain't no way Julius Randle need to have 24 points in the second half. I low-key knew that was coming, though. All right, Chan, I'll see y'all for Game 7. I know y'all been enjoying this series. So like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see y'all later.